Every person has emotional needs. Think about basic survival needs like food, water, air, and shelter. These keep you alive, but life isn't just about survival. It's about meaning and fulfillment. Things like love, support, security, and appreciation may not be visible, but they are just as important. Feeling heard and valued matters just as much as having your physical needs met. In a relationship, the strength of your connection plays a big role in whether both partners feel emotionally fulfilled. Every relationship is unique, but these 10 emotional needs can help you determine whether both you and your partner are feeling fulfilled. 1. Affection. Affection plays a key role in strengthening your bond and bringing you closer together. It can take many forms, such as physical touch, intimacy, kind words, thoughtful actions. Not everyone expresses affection the same way. Some people openly say, "I love you," while others show their love through actions rather than words. Over time, couples usually adjust to each other's ways of expressing affection. If your partner suddenly becomes less affectionate, you might feel concerned or confused. A decrease in affection can sometimes lead to relationship problems, so it's important to communicate. If you notice a change, try talking to them without being confrontational. You might say, "I've felt some distance between us lately. When we don't connect through touch, I start to feel lonely." If physical affection isn't something you're comfortable with right now, maybe we can connect in other ways, like through meaningful conversations. 2. Acceptance. Feeling accepted by your partner helps create a deep sense of belonging. This doesn't just mean they accept who you are. It also means you feel like you truly fit into their life. You may feel more accepted when they introduce you to their family and friends, make plans with you for the future, ask for your advice on important decisions, include you in their daily life. If you don't feel accepted, you might start to feel like an outsider in the relationship. This can make it hard to see a future together. Some people take time to open up and share their world with someone new. However, if you're feeling left out, try taking the first step. Invite them to meet your friends and family and use that as a way to talk about becoming more involved in each other's lives. 3. Validation. No couple agrees on everything, and that's completely normal. But even when you see things differently, you still want to feel like your thoughts and feelings matter. Validation means your partner listens to you, understands your perspective, and acknowledges your emotions, even if they don't always agree. Feeling heard and understood strengthens your connection and helps prevent misunderstandings. Understanding emotional needs in a relationship. Most couples find it important to be on the same page emotionally. When you and your partner share similar views and understand each other's perspectives, it helps create a strong connection. However, when your partner fails to see things from your point of view, it can leave you feeling misunderstood. If they completely dismiss your feelings, you might even feel ignored, disrespected, or unimportant. If this happens once or twice, it may just be an off day. Everyone has moments where they might not be as emotionally available or aware as usual. However, it's always a good idea to have a conversation about how you feel. On the other hand, if you often feel like your thoughts and emotions are overlooked and your concerns go unacknowledged, this can lead to built-up frustration and resentment over time. The sooner you address the issue, the better. Clear communication about your emotional needs can prevent problems from growing and help create a more fulfilling relationship. The importance of independence in a relationship. As relationships grow deeper, couples tend to spend more time together, share common interests, and develop a strong connection. It's natural to feel like a unit, working as a team and supporting each other. However, no matter how close you become, it's just as important to maintain your sense of individuality. While you and your partner may share many things in common, you are still two separate people with unique hobbies, goals, friendships, and personal values. This individuality is something to celebrate rather than ignore. Sometimes, as a relationship progresses, you might feel like your identity is blending with your partner's. You may find yourself adopting their habits, opinions, or preferences to align with them more closely. While it's great to find shared interests, it's equally important to maintain your own passions. A relationship thrives when both individuals continue growing as their own person, rather than merging into one. Staying true to yourself keeps the relationship fresh and exciting. Having personal interests and friendships outside of the relationship creates opportunities to share new experiences with your partner, keeping the dynamic interesting. If you feel like you've lost touch with who you were before the relationship, take some time to reconnect with yourself, whether that means spending time with friends, revisiting an old hobby, or setting personal goals. 5. Feeling safe and secure in a relationship. A healthy relationship should make you feel secure, both emotionally and physically. However, security means different things to different people. A strong sense of security in a relationship typically includes feeling respected in your personal boundaries, being able to express your emotions without fear, knowing that your partner supports your decisions, feeling physically safe and comfortable around your partner, trusting that your partner has your best interests at heart. Security in a relationship isn't just about physical safety, it's also about emotional safety. If you feel like you can't express your thoughts, worries, or emotions without fear of judgment, criticism, or anger, that's a sign of insecurity in the relationship. Setting boundaries is one way to reinforce security. For example, if your partner raises their voice during an argument, you might say, "I don't feel comfortable when we argue like this. If you start shouting, I won't be able to continue the conversation." By establishing clear boundaries, you create a healthier and safer environment for communication. However, if your partner's behavior becomes abusive, whether physically, emotionally, or verbally, it's crucial to seek support. Physical abuse is more noticeable, but emotional abuse can be just as harmful, even if it's harder to pinpoint. If you constantly feel anxious, manipulated, or belittled, take it seriously and reach out for help. No relationship should make you feel unsafe. 6. Trust, the foundation of a strong relationship. Trust and security go hand in hand. It's difficult to feel emotionally or physically safe with someone if you can't trust them. Trust is about knowing your partner has your best interests at heart and won't intentionally hurt or deceive you. Trust isn't built overnight. It takes time and consistent effort. Small actions over time, such as keeping promises, being reliable, and maintaining open communication, help strengthen trust. But while trust is built gradually, it can be broken in an instant. If you start feeling doubtful about your partner's actions, such as if they stay out late without explanation or hide things from you, it's best to address the issue early on. Rather than making accusations, try bringing up specific behaviors that concern you. You might say, "I've noticed you've been coming home late without telling me. It makes me feel unsure about what's going on. Can we talk about it?" This kind of approach allows you to communicate your feelings without immediately creating conflict. Broken trust can sometimes be repaired, but it requires effort from both partners. In some cases, rebuilding trust may require professional guidance from a therapist or counselor. It's also important to set clear boundaries about what is and isn't acceptable in your relationship. Some behaviors, like lying or infidelity, may be deal breakers for you. If certain actions would damage your ability to trust your partner completely, be upfront about it. You have every right to communicate what you will and won't tolerate in a relationship. There's no need to feel guilty for having personal boundaries. Final thoughts. A healthy relationship is built on emotional understanding, trust, and mutual respect. While love is important, it's not enough on its own. Relationships thrive when both partners feel valued, secure, and accepted for who they truly are. Maintaining your individuality, communicating openly, and setting clear boundaries can help create a deeper, more fulfilling connection with your partner. If you ever feel like your emotional needs aren't being met, Don't be afraid to speak up. A strong relationship is one where both people can grow together while still remaining true to themselves. 7. Understanding your partner's feelings. Empathy. Empathy is the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes and understand their emotions. This skill is essential in a romantic relationship because it helps couples connect on a deeper level and avoid unnecessary conflict. Imagine this situation. Your partner forgets your birthday. You feel disappointed, maybe even hurt. After spending 5 years together, how could they overlook something so important, especially when you've always remembered their birthday? At first, your frustration might take over, but after a moment, you stop and think about their perspective. Lately, they've been overwhelmed with work, struggling with stress and lack of sleep. They've been focusing all their energy on an important project, hoping it will bring some stability to their career. Considering all of this, it makes more sense why your birthday slipped their mind. You realize it wasn't intentional, and you can see that they feel genuinely guilty about it. Instead of staying upset, you choose to show understanding and compassion. You forgive them, which strengthens your relationship. On the other hand, if you continue holding on to your frustration, it could lead to unnecessary arguments and create distance between you. Empathy allows couples to handle disappointments with care and keep their bond strong, even in difficult situations. 8. Feeling important in your relationship. Prioritization. Most people want to feel like a priority in their partner's life. It's natural to want to know that after taking care of their personal needs, they're also thinking about yours. Feeling valued in this way helps strengthen your connection. However, everyone has multiple important relationships. Family members, close friends, and work responsibilities can sometimes take priority for a short time. For example, if a loved one is going through a tough time, your partner may need to focus on supporting them. That being said, if you frequently feel like you come second or even last, it can leave you questioning your importance in the relationship. You might start wondering if your partner truly cares about you or if you're just an afterthought. If this is the case, an open and honest conversation is the best way to address it. Instead of blaming them, try explaining how you feel using an I statement. For instance, instead of saying, "You never make time for me," you could say, "I feel a little distant when we don't spend time together." Then, offer a potential solution. If they often take a long time to respond to texts, suggest setting aside time each evening to check in with each other. If they constantly cancel date nights, ask if you can pick a regular day each week to spend quality time together. Relationships thrive when both people feel valued. If you express your needs in a clear and calm way, your partner will likely be more willing to make adjustments and show you that you matter. 9. Staying connected with your partner. Being in a relationship doesn't mean you have to do everything together. In fact, having separate hobbies and friendships is healthy. It gives both of you personal space and keeps the relationship fresh. However, even when you have your own interests, you still need to feel emotionally connected to your partner. Without that connection, you can start to feel lonely, even if you spend a lot of time together. Instead of feeling like a couple, it might start to feel like you're just two people living separate lives under the same roof. That's not the kind of relationship most people want. The good news? If you feel disconnected, there are many ways to rebuild that emotional bond. Start meaningful conversations. Ask about their day or bring up something you've never discussed before. Getting to know each other on a deeper level keeps the relationship interesting. Try something new together, whether it's a fun activity, a new hobby, or even just a different restaurant. Stepping outside of your routine can bring fresh excitement to your relationship. Take a short trip. A day or weekend getaway can help break the monotony of daily life and give you time to focus on each other without distractions. Share personal stories. Reminisce about fun moments you've had together or talk about childhood memories. These conversations help create a stronger emotional connection. Feeling close to your partner isn't just about physical presence, it's about emotional engagement. A little effort to reconnect can make a big difference in keeping your relationship strong and fulfilling. The importance of personal space in a relationship. While staying connected is essential, having personal space is just as important. A healthy relationship allows both partners the freedom to be themselves, make independent choices, and have time to recharge. Personal space can take different forms. It might mean having a separate area at home to relax, pursuing hobbies on your own, or simply enjoying some quiet time. Emotional space is also important. You don't have to share every single thought or emotion. Sometimes taking a step back can help you process feelings in a healthier way. If you feel like you need more space, it's important to communicate that to your partner. You might set aside time each day to be alone. Create a personal space at home, even if it's just a small area. Spend time outdoors to clear your mind. Understanding emotional needs in a relationship. Before discussing emotional needs, there are a few key things to keep in mind. 1. Needs change over time. Your emotional needs won't always stay the same. As you grow and evolve, your priorities in a relationship may shift. Past experiences and personal growth can also influence what you need from a partner. 2. Everyone has different needs. No two people are exactly alike. While one person might prioritize closeness and affection, another may value independence and personal space. The key is to understand each other's needs and find a balance that works for both of you. 3. Your partner can't meet every need. While trust, communication, and emotional support are essential for a strong relationship, no one person can fulfill all of your needs. It's important to have other sources of support, friends, family, and personal interests, so that you're not relying entirely on your partner for happiness. The key to a strong relationship. Meeting emotional needs requires teamwork, and good communication is at the heart of that. If you and your partner struggle to express your needs, having open and honest conversations is the first step toward building a stronger connection. And if you need help, couples therapy can provide a safe space to navigate these discussions together. A healthy relationship isn't about perfection. It's about understanding, compromise, and growth. When both partners work together, they create a bond that's not just fulfilling, but built to last. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and stay updated with more insightful content. Like, comment, and share this video with others who could benefit from it and strengthen their relationships. Let's grow and learn together. Your support makes a difference.